In this video, I'm going to go over how you can create urgency in your B2B sales. Here's a couple quick tips, some of my favorite ones. So number one is offering some sort of fast action discount. That sounds spammy, right? You don't have to call it that. Typically, when you enroll a new client, you may have what is called like a registration fee or a sign-up fee. One of the ways you can add some urgency with 100% integrity is offering like, hey, we do, a $5,000 sign up and then we charge $5,000 a month, long term to work with our Facebook ad agency for healthcare companies. If you sign up within the next 7 days, we'll waive that $5,000 sign up fee and you can get started just for our monthly retainer. That's one way to add objective urgency without being a sleaze, right? You're not telling them to be like, buy now or I'll never work with you, which I know some people do. That's more in the like B2C or business opportunity space. No shade to people who do that. I just think in B2B sales that doesn't work so well. But yeah, that's one way you can create some quick urgency is by offering an objective discount to somebody and not waiving your hard fees, but maybe waiving sign-up fees. And when they ask, well, why would you do that? And you're like, because it saves me back and forth and it gets me a customer today versus in 2 months. Right? I mean, that's just be honest with people. Say, yeah, we waive the fee for people who are going to move now because it saves us labor from having to follow up with you. Period. That's just what it is. So that's the first way to add urgency. Number two way to create urgency is to ask for hard yeses and nos from your prospective customers. So when you are approaching any sort of like sales consultation, demo, or whatever it may be, assessments, right, where you essentially will ask to earn their business at the end of the call, start the call by saying like, look, I'm not asking for money. All I ask for is clarity, is a yes or no at the end of this call. Both answers are 100% acceptable. The only unacceptable answer is no, maybe I'll think about it. Why do you address that in the beginning? One, it creates them, if you get them to agree to a yes or no, they now have the urgency of needing to say yes or no on this call. They do not have an option to say, I need to go think about it, pray to my gods, or meditate on a mountain or whatever it may be to decide if I want to move forward with you. So the second thing is removing the timeline and getting them to agree to a yes or no quicker. That'll lead to a quicker sale and a quicker yes or a quicker no. And then the third way to create urgency in B2B sales is reminding people of the priority of your solution, right? So saying like, look, how important is this on a scale of 1 to 10? To resolve your video editing needs. Let's say you're a video editor, right? And if they're like, well, this is a 10. Okay, and what happens if you don't fix the video editing in your business in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? Oh shit, I don't know. I'll probably never do it, and I'll probably be way behind. If I don't start marketing my business, I probably will close it, right? I will probably lay people off. I will probably have to downsize, right? So letting them know what the consequences are of inaction will move people quicker than reminding people of like the benefit of moving. And that's not like to say manipulate or be mean to people. That's just to say like, remind them that there are consequences to inaction, because a lot of times think, oh, everything's fine the way it is. And if everything was fine the way it was, they probably wouldn't be talking to you about what your solution is, especially if you're in any sort of revenue ops, sales, marketing offerings. Okay, so those are kind of my 3 favorite ways to add urgency to your B2B sales. Did I miss one? Do you hate one of those ideas? Let me know down below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.